Black market at your school. 7th grade, I ran a homework empire. Started when my friend Sam offered me $5 to copy my algebra assignment. Easy money. Word spread fast. Within a month, I had a whole pricing system. $5 for basic homework, $15 for essays, $25 for projects. Nobody suspected the quiet kid who sat in the back row reading during lunch. My locker became my office. Kids would slip me cash and assignment details on folded papers between classes. By October, I was pulling $200 a week, more than my mom made in 2 days at her job. I kept everything organized in a notebook. Client names, what they ordered, payment status, treated it like a real business. I'd study each client's previous work and match their writing style perfectly. Changed vocabulary levels depending on the student, made intentional grammar mistakes for the C students. For the smart but lazy kids, I'd write solid B+ work. Never straight A's, though. That draws attention. Then Theodore showed up. Rich kid, new to our school. Parents were lawyers or something. He wore designer everything and drove to school in a car nicer than the teachers. Within a week, everyone knew his name. He approached me after gym class one day. Heard you're the guy who can help with assignments. Slid me a $50 bill. I need an English essay by Friday. Make it good. $50 for one essay? I should have known something was weird, but I took the job. He kept coming back too. Science labs, history papers, even an art critique where I had to research Renaissance paintings for him. Always paid double, sometimes triple my normal rates. Then one day he hands me this strange request. Write 3 practice essays on different topics. Personal narrative style. Sign them with my real name, not his. Said his English tutor wanted to see writing samples to help him improve. It seemed odd, but he paid me $150 total. I wrote those essays in one night, actually tried my best on them. They were good, really good. Probably the best writing I'd ever done. 3 weeks pass, everything's normal. Then I get called to the principal's office during 3rd period. My heart nearly stopped. That walk down the empty hallway felt like a funeral march. I ran through every transaction in my head, wondering who ratted me out. Principal Warren was sitting at his desk with Ms. Lee, the English department head. The essay was already on the desk between them. I recognized my words before I even sat down. We need to ask you about something, Ms. Lee said, sliding the paper toward me. Did you write this? My throat went dry. This was it. Everything was about to fall apart. I'd get expelled. My mom would kill me. This essay was submitted to the National Young Writers Competition. Principal Warren continued. It won 1st place in the state division. $10,000 scholarship. I stared at the paper. My words. My story about my grandmother teaching me to cook. The specific detail about her mixing bowl with the chipped blue rim. The metaphor comparing family recipes to inherited memories. All mine. The student who submitted it was Theodore Lee. But when we looked at his other work, nothing matches this quality. Not even close. Principal Warren leaned forward. His parents are threatening legal action, claiming we're accusing their son without evidence. So we need you to verify. Did you write this essay? Theodore had played me. Those practice essays weren't for a tutor. He'd been building a portfolio to submit to competitions. Used my work, put his name on it, and won a $10,000 scholarship. I could have destroyed him right there. Could have told them everything. My entire operation. His dozens of purchased assignments. The $800 he'd paid me over 2 months. I had receipts. I had the notebook with every transaction logged. Ms. Lee was watching me carefully. We understand if you're afraid of getting in trouble, but if you wrote this, you deserve that scholarship. That's your future. $10,000. That was almost a year of my mom's rent. That money could change everything for us. I looked at that essay one more time. Read my own words describing my grandmother's hands kneading dough. How she never measured anything but the food always tasted perfect. Then I looked up at Principal Warren and said, I've never seen this before in my life. Ms. Lee's face fell. Are you absolutely certain? Completely certain. That's not my writing. They had to let Theodore keep the scholarship. No proof, no case. His parents made a big donation to the school that semester too. Probably out of relief. But Theodore came to find me that same day after school. He was shaking. Thank you, he whispered. I'll pay you back. I swear. Whatever you want. I smiled. Triple rates for everything. And you don't get to graduate until I say you've paid enough. For the next year and a half, Theodore was my best customer. Paid $150 per essay, $200 for major projects. I made over $8,000 off him before we graduated. More than his scholarship was even worth. He bought every single assignment his senior year from me. Every single one. And he never complained about the price. The principal thought I was being noble, protecting another student. Theodore thought I was being merciful, keeping his secret. But I knew the truth. That's the only black market lesson worth learning.